If you've ever opened a Word document and realized you can't click, type, or select anything the way you normally would, you're probably dealing with selection restrictions or protected editing. In this video, I'm going to show you how to unlock selection in Word step by step so you can get back to editing your document normally. This is a quick fix, but it can save you a lot of frustration, especially if a file was protected by someone else, downloaded from the internet, or opened in a restricted mode. If this video helps, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more simple Word tutorials. Alright, let's jump in. First, open Microsoft Word and open the document that you want to work on. Once the file is open, look at the top of the window and check whether Word is showing any warning bars or messages saying that editing is restricted. If the document opens in a limited view, that's your first sign that selection may be locked down. Now go to the Review tab on the top ribbon. In the Review tab, look for the Restrict Editing option. This is where Word keeps the protection settings that can block selection, typing, and changes to the document. Click Restrict Editing to open the panel on the right side of Word. In that panel, you may see that protection is currently turned on. If so, look for the Stop Protection button. Click Stop Protection to remove the restriction from the document. If Word asks for a password, enter it if you have it. Without the password, you may not be able to unlock the selection if the document was protected by someone else. Once protection is removed, Word should allow normal editing again. Next, make sure the document is set to no restrictions. If that option is visible, select it so the document is no longer limited by editing rules. This step is important because even if protection appears to be off, a restriction setting can still keep the document partially locked. After that, check the top of the document for an Enable Editing button or a Protected View message. If Word opened the file in Protected View, click Enable Editing to allow full access to the document. This is especially common with files that were downloaded from email, the internet, or cloud storage. If you skip this step, the document may still feel locked even though it looks open. Now try selecting text, clicking inside paragraphs, or placing your cursor in different parts of the document. If everything is working properly, you should now be able to highlight text and edit normally. If the document still won't let you select anything, go back and double check whether there are any other forms of protection turned on, such as form restrictions or read-only settings. Sometimes Word documents are protected in more than one way, so removing just one restriction may not be enough. Also, if the file is shared from OneDrive, SharePoint, or another organization account, your permissions may be limited by the owner. In that case, you may need to request edit access or save a copy of the file to your own device. Another helpful thing to try is closing the document and reopening it after removing the protection. That can refresh the editing mode and clear out any temporary lock that was still active. If you are using Word on Windows, the steps are very similar across most recent versions, so this method should work, whether you are using Word from Microsoft 365, Word 2021, or a similar version. If you're on a Mac, the labels may look slightly different, but the same idea applies. Remove protection, allow editing, and make sure no restrictions are active. And that's it. Once you stop protection, select no restrictions, and enable editing if needed, you should be able to unlock selection in Word and continue working without any issues. If this tutorial helped, please give it a like, subscribe for more easy Word fixes, and I'll see you in the next one.